My name is Philip Wright. I'm the National Sales Manager of SynergyGrill. Our product is unlike any other char grill on the market. What we do is we draw in air underneath the machine. It goes into a fan, it goes over all the electronics, keeping them all cold. And then what we do is we mix gas and air together pre-ignition to give a huge gas saving, whereas every other char grill in the world either burns 100% fossil fuels or 100% gas or uses 100% electricity. We're mixing that gas and air together, a bit like a Bunsen burner type technology, to create a very efficient blue flame, which gives a more even heat throughout our grill, and also saves roughly on average £2,000 worth of gas a year.
Many people ask us, why should I buy a SynergyGrill when I've got a perfectly good grill in my restaurant or my pub or my golf club to start with? And the answer is it has several advantages. It depends what you want to do. Do you want to produce a better food product at a lower cost price, which is possibly one of the best reasons for buying it? Do you want a more comfortable kitchen environment for your staff? Another reason. Or do you want to have the environmental credibility of using a much greener product?
A lot of restaurants and businesses talk about doing something for the environment. The SynergyGrill is a proven and uniquely demonstrable step in actually doing something about that. Firstly, you're saving over half your gas consumption. Secondly, your wider energy saving costs are much more. You're spending less on extraction, ventilation and air conditioning. The expected savings here of the SynergyGrill 1300 would be £13,500 over 5 years versus competitor grills. Thirdly, you're not pouring fat down the drains because there's no fat tray. The fat is atomized quite literally into the air. Fat poured down the drains can cause fatbergs and ends up in the environment, as do harsh chemicals like caustic soda used for cleaning grease and fat at the end of the day.
For me, there are three USPs with this with the SynergyGrill. The first one is from a chef's point of view. From my side, I'm looking for flavour. I want a authentic charcoal barbecue flavour with the product, retaining its moisture, and that's what I'm looking for. As a manager, I'm looking for a grill that's easy to maintain, easy to clean, and gets consistent results for our guests. And as an owner, I'm looking for something that's going to reduce my bottom line, my running costs, and SynergyGrill does that by basically cutting my gas bill in half.
We have a much more advanced flame detection system, which is not using the old thermocoupler, which needs to be changed usually 4 or 6 times a year, but we have a flame rectification detector, and that is much more advanced, much more reliable, and doesn't need this regular changing.
I like SynergyGrill because, having tasted the food, I can see it is a very healthy way of cooking as opposed to traditional and ordinary grills, other grills that I've used, and it also adds a really nice texture and retains a lot of moisture in the food that it's cooked.
We've been looking after some of the SynergyGrills now for a few years, and we've found them a very good, reliable product, easy to maintain, ready available spare parts where required, and the maintenance is all from the front, which means when they're in a cook line, it's a quite easy, simple process to carry out the maintenance on them.
Really easy to clean. I have my members of my team, they take the bars off in the morning at 6 o'clock, they vacuum inside, they put the bars back on, flick the switch, turn the machine on, and we're ready to go.
With SynergyGrill, because it reduces everything to a fine dust at the bottom of a ceramic tray, there is very, very considerably less fat, if any, going up the ventilation shafts. So not only making it cleaner and safer, it means you probably cut your service calls down by 50%. So this is another huge saving for you. So even if you don't care about the money saving, environmental responsibility is something that companies have simply got to wake up and realise it is something that applies to them.